The collective insecurity of the masses makes big goals seem achievable. This is something which I personally live by every single day. And this is something which almost all of the winners which you're looking up to, Steve Jobs, Mike Tyson, Conor McGregor, everybody took advantage of this one particular sentence. The collective insecurity of the masses makes big goals seem achievable. I'll explain it to you step by step in a second. The truth is, most people are so insecure, your dream life isn't even that impressive. People subconsciously limit themselves. How their fear, self doubt, and comfort zone makes your wild goals actually feel closer. Example, making $10,000 a month sounds impossible to them. Let's say there is a very ambitious guy, and he says to one of his loser friends, "Bro, I'm going to be rich." And then his loser friend says, "No, no, no, but it's not possible." You say to your mom, and your mom says, "No, no, no, it's not possible. Like, nobody in this household has started a business, nor has anybody gotten rich in this household, so you're not going to get rich." And every single person you talk to about your little dream, they says, "No, it's not possible." But if you ask a rich guy, a self-made millionaire, he would say it is possible. It is the collective insecurity of the masses. The rich guy took advantage of this, and literally this is like a fucking cheat code. You have to sit with your back straight while listening to me. I want your full focus here. This is going to change the entire trajectory of your life. I'm not even fucking kidding you. You take this as your advantage, because most of the people around you, they are fucking insecure. They subconsciously limit themselves. And if you ask a self-made millionaire, is it possible to be rich, he would say, fuck yeah, it's rich. He did not get handed out money, or nobody gave him anything. He's a self-made millionaire. And people would not believe it. People would never believe it. People would say, "Oh, he scammed everybody. He scammed everybody. Oh, business is a scam. Sales is a scam." Bro, people are fucking insecure. They believe, they fucking limit themselves. You know Conor McGregor's story. He said that everybody told that an Irish man would never get the title. He took it as an advantage because the collective insecurity of the masses believed that an Irishman cannot get the title. He took that as his advantage and he got the title. You have to take it as a fucking advantage. You need to understand this. Your big goal is like a very small, achievable, reasonable as fuck goal. Your goals may seem very, very big to you and others around you. But a person who has already achieved it, he already achieved it. So for him, it's like, meh. It's because he's not insecure. He took the collective insecurity of the masses as his fucking advantage. That's the difference between the successful people and the fucking losers which you see every single day. And no offense, it may be even your parents. I'm betting your ass, your father loves, wishes to start a business and to stop clocking in at 9 to 5. But what? His insecurity, his collective insecurity, which has built up by the society, by his parents, by every friends around him, because of his social fucking group, their collective insecurity transformed into him. Now it's his collective insecurity. Don't let that collective insecurity come to you. You don't fucking realize it, but say this with me. I am the shell of a man of the potential that I could become. If you didn't know about this, the human spirit is capable to do anything and everything. Literally, they made flights and banks and vaults. Bro, we can do fucking anything. The people who went out of the system, the people who did not let their insecurities stop them, they changed lives. And of course, you want to be a part of them. You are not a fucking little shit, bro. You're meant to win. Your goals aren't big. The world is just full of quitters. The myth of realistic goals, how society lowered the bar. Examples where people set insane goals and hit them because the bar was set up by people who gave up. The all rounder concept as a solution to the herd mindset. Firstly, the myth of realistic goals. Now, you know what is a realistic goal according to the masses? You go to school, You become a good boy, you get good grades, then you go to a good college and earn a good degree, then you get a good job, and then you die. That's very, 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 very realistic. But that is the stupidest fucking life path I have ever witnessed in my entire life. With no purpose, listening to everybody. Do you know what is the art of becoming a man? The art of becoming a man is listening to the people around them but obeying his heart. That is the art of being a man. His actions are not involved by emotions. Sure, there might be happiness or motivation, whatever it is. But the art of being a man is literally following your heart and listening to whatever the fuck it says. That is the art of being a man. Realistic goals, bullshit. You know what is the biggest tip I ever got? One of the biggest tip. Be as delusional as possible. Because the masses will think, oh, this guy is fucking delusional. But when they think that, how many times these people think it's delusional, that much closer you get closer to your goal, to your unrealistic goal. They make it fucking realistic. They make it possible. The bar has been set here. Here. You can just work a little bit hard, be a little bit focused. Don't get addicted with these fucking distractions like weed or porn or something. But you already surpassed them. The goal is now realistic. These people can't do shit. Examples where people set insane goals. Steve Jobs, Mike Tyson, Conor McGregor, then the Wright brothers, bro. The amount of people who set insane goals and hit them. The common masses, they just made the bar so low. They made it like here. Imagine if the masses were athletes. Imagine like 98.7% of the population were athletes, including the old people. Becoming another athlete would be cutthroat. Cutthroat. Did you know that an average person now doesn't even exercise? I'm not talking about building like an aesthetic physique, working out to building an aesthetic physique or anything. To maintain health and fitness, the average person does not even do that. That is your fucking competition. Do you even realize that? Imagine what kind of mentality does he has. But it's fucking easy to defeat these kind of people, man. Let's say you want to become an athlete. You might be saying these insecurities in your head. Oh, it will be hard. There will be other athletes. Sure, there will be other determined people. There will be other athletes. But the common masses make it so fucking easy for you to get into there. The masses is millions versus the athletes which you're competing for thousands or hundreds in your city. Or maybe tens in your town or in your local place. How hard is it? These people, holy fuck, man. They just limit themselves. The all-rounder concept. Look, I have this concept. There's the guppy version of you, then there's the all-rounder version of you. The guppy version of you is one-dimensional, insecure, a fucking retard, a fucking loser. But then the all-rounder. He has basically fixed his life. He is the complete circle. He's not just this one-dimensional autistic retard. He may know little about many things. He may know many things about many things. That is the all-rounder. You're not one-dimensional. The guppy version of you is a fucking fat ass, a fucking lazy ass retard who's the ugliest version right now. But within a couple of years, you'll become the all-rounder if you follow stuff correctly. Otherwise, you will just end up becoming the bigger guppy version of yourself. A weakling. The all-rounder is not a simpleton. You can literally see it all rounder. He's not one dimensional. He got values, he got depth, he got the attitude of a leader, not a fucking peasant. From the Millionaire Fast Lane by M.J. DeMarco. This is a good story, yeah. There were two job openings in the newspaper. One offered $10 an hour, the other 80,000 a year. The low paying job got hundreds of applicants. The high paying one, just a handful. Why? Because people disqualify themselves before the world ever does. This is a clear fucking example. The masses make it so easy for you to achieve your goals. They literally make it so easy. You just have to look at like, if these people think like this and I think differently and I take actions towards my goals, these people just make it easier for me to get closer there. Sure, there is competition, like cutthroat competition, like in the top 5% or something. But under that, bro, it's just insecure people, insecure masses who disqualify themselves. This is like a clear fucking story. Self image. This is your wormhole to success, by the way. Ever noticed how Mike Tyson and Conor always talked with a high sense of self image? Did not win always, but dominated. You know, when Mike Tyson or Conor McGregor they come to the mic and it's their fight in the cage. They literally say, I'm going to fucking smash your face open. I'm going to eat your children and stuff like that. They literally say stuff like that with absolute assurance in themselves. Imagine if they added the word try. Just imagine, like in the like they will say these quotes, they will say like this war cries. Imagine they added the word try. You would think, what a bitch. That's the exact same feeling, exact same urge that I feel when the people around me they say, oh, but it's actually not possible to get rich. I mean, like, we can try to open a business, but the business may fail. Like, all businesses do not have to be a success. This is what I think. What a bitch. If a person thinks, bro, I am going to dominate in this field, he has his high ego, high testosterone, high arrogant values, he's going to fucking achieve that because his self image is high. All these pussies have low self image, and you can literally win. You can automatically win. You can inevitably win if you have high self image of yourself. Are you comfortable with where you're right now? Ask yourself that question. Are you comfortable with where you're right now? If you are, you're like a half testicle piece of shit. The most people who won, they have something called a coal line. You know, hot coals. Suppose you're standing like right beside me and I put hot coals in front of you and I told you to jump on it, like you'd stand there. How quick you would move, that's what matters. You wouldn't stand there comfortable. You would move quick. But guess what? Most of the masses, they sit there, fuck around, destroy themselves. They don't even realize they're standing on coals. They don't realize that they have to fucking run away. They're comfortable with where they are right now. If you're one of them, what a bitch. What a disgrace as a man you are. How the fuck are you comfortable? How the fuck are you comfortable having nothing to chase? How the fuck are you comfortable with that? Where is your coal line? How fast do you want to get out of it? The speed in which you want to get out of your coal line, that's what determines how much of a man you are. If you're a bitch and you don't take any action and you say to yourself, oh, but I'm thinking about it, what a bitch. If you're a true man with high testosterone, you'd stand on the coal line and you want to fucking sprint away from it. Stop acting like a cuck. Believe in yourself like a man with high testosterone. You know, most people, right? Look, I don't know if you have ever went to a hotel or something. Okay, look, I have went to a hotel. In a hotel, there's a bed. And there is one chair beside the bed. Like the chair is facing the bed. That is the position of all the cucks. Don't be the cuck. Be the guy who fucks. That should be your mentality with your goals. Don't be the cuck who says, oh, but I'm thinking. While another person is fucking dominating in your space, like, can you fucking sit there and watch like that, you fucking retard? Be the guy who fucks, not the cuck. If you want to be the cuck, bro, sure, be the cuck. Watch me win. Watch me fuck. Watch your competition fuck. You can sit like the cuck there and don't not take any action. You can sit there, bro. Enjoy. Be happy. Watch your competition fuck. If your self-image is that small, bro, enjoy, bro. I have nothing to say to you. Enjoy. Have the best time of your life. Until you are 35 or something and you realize, but I should have done it when I was 20. I should have taken action in my goals when I was 20. If you're under the ages of 20, or if you're in your 20s right now, but don't fucking underestimate the time which you have right now. This is the only fucking time where you can make mistakes and then recover. It does not fucking matter what your friends think or what your parents think. Bro, you're young. You can make mistakes and it doesn't affect anyone. You can still recover. But the moment you turn 30 and you look back and you think, oh, I did not do anything in my 20s. And then when you finally have the balls to take action in your 30s, you would realize, if I fail now, I don't have fucking time to recover. Sure, there is many examples of people who got success in their 30s and in their 20s. But if you're young, don't you fucking underestimate that. You know, I have met a 12-year-old who has 11,000 subscribers on YouTube. A 12-year-old. Can you fucking understand that? If you haven't been moved by this, I totally understand. You are a beautiful cuck. You enjoy there. You sit in that place. You enjoy the rest of your life. The top link in the description is a complete blueprint to get you your aesthetic physique. And since you're sticked around till here, the second link in the description is a free workout program for you. Subscribe to be a part of this brotherhood. And remember, become simply the all-round. Goodbye.